Hello my friends and welcome back to The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. In our last video, well at the end-ish of last video, we did begin working on the quest with Flickering Heart. We are investigating the cause of death of these men, elves and human men. And apparently it's a succubus and we have to go talk to Dandelion. But before we do that, we're going to finish exploring these dwarven catacombs. So I did clean up this room before starting today. We'll start the video today. So I'm going to save. But I want to continue exploring and wandering around and, oh, great. Let's see. I did write down it's 8. Yes.
Take that.
Yeah, take that, my defensive stuff. Ooh, okay, that didn't work out so well. Yeah, I found my piece of paper with my hotkeys written down because I keep forgetting them. Crap. You guys are being really difficult. Got you. Got one of you anyway. Oh, crap. Ah. Don't get me wrong, I love the models, but I think that the untargetable nonsense annoys me a lot. It keeps acting like there's a place of power nearby, which there might be. Before I pick up those dwarven corpses, let me come over here. Okay, yeah, this is the stairs. We came in over this way, not yesterday, on Saturday and walked along all there. So this is just the other half. Makes sense now. Okay, let's check out these corpses together. And see if we get any wraiths. Oh, look, we did in our first try. How special. I do like the upgraded Igni, though. That was totally worth it. And the updated, what is it, Quen sign? Even more worth it. I feel like I have the Quen that, what's-his-face had when I was fighting him. Letho. I don't know why I'm constantly forgetting his name.
This corpse is decomposed almost completely.
And did we get a Wraith? Me too. You don't need to give it to me, game. I'm not asking.
Guess I'll never learn.
You guys aren't giving me that much experience. That's unfortunate. Come on, there we go.
This corpse is decomposed almost completely.
Almost completely. Okay, decomposed corpses. Let's head here and pick up this loot, and then we're going to hard sign this one, and then save.
Who are you, and what do you seek?
Geralt of Rivia. I seek the standard of the Dun Banner. Who are you?
Elkhart Henessy, ensign and color-bearer of the Dun Banner, the best force to issue from the land of Kedwen.
I served in the banner. Killing you will be the easiest. I'll come back. Well, I did save, so if I guess the wrong one, I can always reload. I served in the banner?
You may not remember me, but I remember you.
Where from?
I served in the Dun Banner.
Liar!
I fought beneath its standard at Brenna and at Vernon.
The Battle of Brenna. The Nordlings, shoulder to shoulder against the Black Ones. The Redanians, led by De Ruyter on the right. The Talus leading Temeria on the left. A splendid sight, was it not?
You got it wrong. It was, I don't recall, die. I feel like he might be trying to trick us, so let's go with you got it wrong.
You're mistaken. The Redanian regiments were on the left. The Temerians took the center.
Correct. Perhaps you speak the truth.
Try me again.
Tell me, for this you must know. Who was chief commander of the Nilfgaardians at Brenna?
I don't know. Let's just go with this one. Menno Coehorn.
Menno Coehorn.
I am beginning to believe you. Menno Coehorn, the repulsive head hound of the Nilfgaardian pack, but a great commander. You will again let the Nordlings' blood. Would you agree?
We're gonna go with Coehorn is dead.
Your memory has suffered after death. Coehorn perished at Brenna.
You are vigilant. I could not deceive you.
Because I am of the Dun Banner.
Perhaps you did fight at Brenna. It was so long ago I may have forgotten you. But Vergen is another matter.
I can't answer for the state of your memory.
You're right. Memory often fails us after death. I cringe to admit I've forgotten who commanded the armies during the Battle of Vergen. Perhaps the most important day of my life. And the last. Be so good as to remind me.
And we're gonna go with VAndergrift and Seltkrik.
Seltkrik led Eddern. VAndergrift led us.
Well done. Not all know that. Some believe that the kings commanded the armies during the battle, or that their mages did.
Do you believe me yet?
Not yet, but I shall when you tell me how you survived the massacre at Vergen.
And we'll say Biggerhorn took me prisoner.
Most of the Dun died. The survivors withdrew south. The fires blocked our way back to our lines and we fell into Biggerhorn's trap.
I know, the cowardly bastard. You have proven that you served in the Dun Banner.
May I take the standard?
Why do you desire it so?
It will help me lift a curse.
Curses are of no import to me.
This one should be. It has stopped King Henselt's army from advancing.
The unicorn has returned.
He stands at Vergen's gates. With your help, he'll avenge the Dun Banner.
The standard lies in the sarcophagus. Take it. You will also find the sword of Colonel Gondor. Now, it is yours.
Thank you.
Where have you left your mount?
There are no horses here.
True. I would gladly drink with a brother from Brenna, but I am an unfettered soul. Strong drink means nothing, tastes of nothing. Perhaps I miss that most in death. Guard the standard. I grasped it firmly even as they cut me down.
Okay, that took some trial and error. I could have killed him and did it, but I wanted to see if I could get the conversations right. So I have things to collect now. You said in the sarcophagus, right? I have the standard and the Sword of Dun Banner, but let me see what my updates were. See, death symbolized. Geralt managed to deceive the ghost, and it showed him the sarcophagus containing the Dun Banner standard. And our update is to get it from the sarcophagus. That was kind of a lot of trial and error. Death symbolized is completed. Really? The symbol of death was now in the hands of Geralt of Rivia. The curse would soon be lifted from the battlefield. Yay. Great. Okay, let's look at that sword I got. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. That was unexpected. I just wanted to run back to town and ran into harpies. I need to trap them, but didn't think about that very well. And then harpy trophy. Random. And drowned dead. But anyway, I did finish exploring the Dwarven catacombs. I finished clearing out that one last little section. But now I am very poorly making my way back to town, and I will meet you there once I arrive again, unless something super exciting should happen, provided I don't get lost. Is that Yorvith? Oh, Yorvith? No? Can we talk?
Someone give me a cudgel!
It is Yorvith.
Greetings, Gwynblade.
Okay, let's go through the full conversation. Any ideas where Letho might be?
Anything new about Letho?
No, but I wager he's somewhere on the other side of the fog. I can feel it.
Well, why are you fighting for Saskia?
Tell me about this Dwan for whom the scoia'tael are ready to do battle.
Right?
Saskia? She's no Dwan. Certainly not like the others. You've seen her. I doubt I need to explain.
She's fighting for a Pontar Valley for dwarves, elves, and humans alike. I thought you despised humans.
I may only be a warrior, but I'm no fool. This is the best we can hope for now, and it's better than the Valley of Flowers.
Why did you decide to work with Letho? Oh, so many more. Well, let's start at the bottom. I feel like starting at the bottom and going up tends to do better, but we'll see how it goes.
You haven't had a chance to explain yourself. Your alliance with Letho. This is a good time.
I suppose I owe it to you, Geralt. I don't know who they are exactly, nor who they're working for. I met Letho 2 months ago. He had escaped his pursuers in Edirn, found me and suggested we trade services. Our scouts and forest hideaways in exchange for the heads of Foltest and Henselt. A good offer to begin with that only became better when we revealed only part of our secrets. It then turned out that Letho was not alone. Serret and orcs were meant to kill Henselt. My warriors were to help them. As you know, this never came to pass.
Ever been to the Valley of Flowers? I'm assuming so, the way you talked about it.
Have you ever been to the Valley of Flowers?
Dol Blathanna is nothing more than a vassal state of the Nilfgaardian Emperor. They call it the land of free elves, but the scoia'tael are not welcome. It's another in a string of painful lessons. But a free Pontar Valley could change that. It's been 5 years since the kingdom was established in Dol Blathanna. Over 2,000 elves have settled there. Do you know how many children they've produced? 12 or so. It's no longer the Valley of Flowers. It's the Valley of Sterile Elders.
I'd love to see you tell Francesca that.
Yeah, that would be an interesting conversation. Roche might be on the other side of the mist. He might be.
Roche could be on the other side of the fog.
In that case, I'll finally get him. I came close in Flotsam.
Are there many like him?
Are units like the Blue Stripes common?
The Blue Stripes are uncommon, let me assure you. Efficient, ruthless, and well-led, they're your version of the scoia'tael. But you're right, there are other units. Each kingdom has a few of them, smaller or larger. They were a reaction to our operations behind the lines during the wars with Nilfgaard. These units recruit only those who have nothing left to lose. They're persuaded it's all for a greater good and a spoon-fed dreams of revenge for the death of their loved ones. They gradually lose any vestige of humanity, kill when ordered to without hesitation. Of course, the same happens to regular soldiers, only these special units actually enjoy hunting elves.
It is a vicious circle, just like the scoia'tael enjoy hunting Dwan. Yeah, that's all I kept thinking when he was talking about this. But either way, it's a vicious circle.
They come after you, though you're similar in fact. This provokes you to retaliate, and so on. And that'll continue until only a few are left, all on one side.
I have no illusions which side that will be. You, the Dwan, will conquer this world with your thoughtless expansion. We are dying out.
So why fight it?
Elves stand by their decisions. Unlike you, we don't flit between alternatives. We made a choice once, now we reap the results.
Have you been hunting him long?
Been after him for a while?
Ever since he became leader of the Blue Stripes. During his first mission as commander, he ambushed one of my units, cut it down to the last elf. Surprised me for the first and last time. I've been more cautious since then.
Even when he's gone, there will be others. Is that when you swore revenge? Well, let's go with that one first.
So it's a personal matter. Vengeance. A theme straight out of Dandelion's ballads.
The safety of the scoia'tael demands his death. Of the commanders first appointed to such units, he's the only one still alive.
I noticed there's no Temerian emblem in your collection.
We should not claim something's done when it is not.
Even when he's gone, there will be others. Yep, that's next.
You do realize that a dozen others will replace him when he's gone.
Yep.
Possibly dirtier foes, possibly worse.
Better to have a known enemy, you say? That doesn't apply to Vernon. A more determined demon has never walked upon this earth. The longer he is active, the better he gets. I must put an end to it.
I have other questions. Flowers, Roche, what is Philippa doing in Vergon? I mean, besides saving Saskia's life and apparently advising her, yeah, it is a little weird, right?
What could Philippa want? Why does she care about Vergon being free, independent?
Like all sorceresses, she likes to dabble in politics. Not one of them would hesitate to sacrifice another life if it furthered their goals.
Quite a one-sided opinion. All? None? Life's rather colorful. It's not all black and white.
Shades of grey, I think. I have no illusions about mages. You know the fate which the Queen of the Valley of Flowers reserved for the Alvan youth. Enid Anglina, known also as Francesca Finderbear, another sorceress. In exchange for the creation of an Alvan kingdom in Dulblathana, she sent the scoia'tael to be butchered, while attacking Nilfgaard's foes from the rear. She had a chance to call it off. She could have opposed the Emperor of Nilfgaard and summoned the squirrels to defend the Valley of Flowers.
Why didn't she?
In the name of a higher purpose. It's what the Emperor wanted. That's why we became bandits after the war. That's why elves are dying, our young murdered by the likes of Roche. And that's why I cannot trust Philippa Eilhart.
Gosh, this really sucks. I once knew another scoia'tael, Yaevinn. We did. We helped him.
I once met another scoia'tael leader.
Yaevinn. I knew him. He had beautiful dreams and desperately wanted me to share them. Asked the same of you, I heard.
You know a lot about me.
I try to know as much as I can. About everyone.
I helped him. I found his reasons just.
Because they are. But they're equally unrealistic. Yaevinn saw combat and killing as poetry, whereas war is prose with no place for beauty. How is it that we're on the same side today?
Things change. Today I have different goals and different allies.
Okay, and finally, I think we can win this war.
You think you can repel Henselt's army?
No.
What do you mean, no?
The fortifications and dwarven devices are simply not enough to hold off the Kedwennies. They are just too many.
What do you plan to do?
You'll see. One thing I can promise. I won't break any pledge I've made.
Okay, thanks. That was really, do you think you can win this war? Nope. Nope. I have plans, but nope, we're not gonna win. Okay. Well, I'm gonna find my way, eventually, back to Dandelion.
The leader, though clad like a soldier, had a feminine face to stir awe. And the breast, a maiden I saw, the Virgin of Edern. Behold her, the insurgent leader, Saskia.
You guys are new.
Greetings. Blah, blah, blah.
I feel like I talked to you guys in the cabin or something earlier. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the inn. I'll meet you there when I arrive, for real this time. And here we are, back at the cauldron. I finally found Dandelion. I did also take a minute to empty my bag, sell as many items as I could. So let's link him up. He looks very awkward. So I found some of your scribblings.
I found a volume of your poetry.
My love poems! Some bastard stole them recently. Probably wanted to show off to a young lass smelling of sheepskins. I really miss this book. It was like being in a brothel with no bowls. I owe you one, Geralt. though I don't know quite how I'll repay you. No, actually, I do know. Up for a shot of vodka? It's on me.
I've got a better idea.
Beer? That's fine. All the same to me.
I need you to do me a favor.
Name it. For this, I'd give you my chastity. If I still had it, of course.
I wouldn't be interested.
Don't tell me you need another poem for a noon wraith.
Worse.
Please, Geralt, don't get me involved in another messy monster matter. I'm an artist, not...
That's precisely who I need to lure a succubus.
Are you crazy? You want to see a hoofed hag ride me to death?
No.
On the other hand, we all have to die of something.
Go to the burned down village after dark and wait for me there.
I swear Dandelion is hilarious. Okay, the book The Witcher Found had been stolen from me some time before. Needless to say, I was glad to recover it. The clue suggested that the succubus was an avid fan of poetry. Thus, I had no choice but to return to the village to lure the beast out with some moving lyrics. As many an epic romance states, and as Geralt reassured me, succubi are nocturnal creatures, so the Witcher and I agreed to meet at midnight. I think it's past midnight, but we'll head out there anyway, and worst case is I'll meditate until midnight. So, meet you there.
Can we go? I can't wait to meet this monstrous beauty.
Her beauty's killed several men.
Now you tell me.
Like my friend Dandelion says, we all have to die of something. I'll have my eye on you at all times.
So will she.
Don't let her kiss you.
I don't usually deny women foreplay, but I'll do my best.
Let's do this.
Well, how should we begin?
Well, let's try if you wish, my love.
If you wish, my love, at my side to repose. We'd admire our virtues, me yours, and you mine. I could pet your cheeks. You might twiddle my nose. Or grasp me elsewhere and leave me satisfied.
Oh.
No, that didn't come out right.
No, it didn't. Let's try that again.
If you wish, my love, at my side to repose. We'd admire our virtues, me yours, and you mine. I could pet your cheeks. You might twiddle my nose. Or treat it as a morsel upon which to dine. No, that didn't come out right.
No, it's not coming out right. Let's try this again.
If our bodies could a song compose, my heart would inquire of your hands pale and fine, if they'd grasp it gently to hold like a rose. Or treat it as a morsel upon which to dine.
Who are you, gorgeous one?
I'm a poet, milady. I've come to praise your unearthly beauty, if you'll do me the honor of revealing your full self.
Indeed. I shall reveal to you all my splendors. Prepare more than your eyes. I am a feast for all the senses. Come with me for the adventure of your life, fair poet.
I should get Geralt. On the other hand, I've never plowed a succubus.
I am so unsatisfied. Lovers who compose poems praising my virtues. Delightful. But I've never had a true poet perform for me.
Geralt? Where are you? Oh, there's Geralt. I'm gonna walk really slowly back to Geralt. No, Dandelion, I don't think I want to, for science, test how you work out with a succubus.
She showed me her secret den.
Thanks. I'll take it from here.
I feel like a pimp. At least let me watch.
Save your strength for real women, Dandelion.
Damn. And it all looks so promising.
Ew. Anything else to say? Nothing else to say. Okay. No update to my quest either? That seems odd, but alright. Let's go confront the succubus in her lair. Or is there a place of... No, there's no place of power over here. I thought there was. Oh, great. Another
Guess I'll never
Wraith.
learn.
Okay. Can I loot, please? Can I loot, please? Although I do at some point need to take a minute to check on my journal because I feel like I have a bunch of updates. Oh, great. Another Wraith. Hi! I probably don't need to pick every single flower, but I feel compelled to. It's a compulsion. Looting. I mean, they first... Where's the place of power? Okay, fine. Let's go look for her den, and then we'll save... Oh, well, we'll fight the Wraith, and then we'll go in. Loots, please. Alright, now we'll go inside. What on earth? Gotta say, that's not what I was expecting. Okay, well, let's talk to her.
I don't remember inviting you, Geralt of Rivia.
How do you know my name?
I know a lot about you. You know how to satisfy women. I can make a man forget his worries and surrender to pure pleasure. You'll be well satisfied, I promise.
Like all the other men you murdered?
I've murdered no one. All who followed me experienced unearthly pleasures.
You devour their energy like a swine gobbles spuds.
I need their vital energies. I have no use for corpses.
Okay, we'll say I believe you, then who's the murderer?
So if it wasn't you, who killed those young men?
I can seduce anyone and hold them spellbound for as long as I wish. Unfortunately, one fool fell madly in love with me. Unable to accept my nature, he's killing my lovers.
Oh. Well, who is it?
Who is this lover of yours?
A beautiful elf named Ele'yas.
He asked me to investigate the murders.
Yeah.
His way of throwing you off his scent. Luckily, you're no fool.
The very reason I think you're trying to throw me off your scent.
Did he show you the victims' bodies?
He told me they were buried.
By him. Yet he massacred the corpses first to make it seem as if beasts had attacked the poor souls. I'm content to have you looking into the matter. Just be sure to see it through.
Why should I help you? Yeah.
Why should I help you?
I want men to know that I give pleasure in return for their energy. But I don't take their lives. Besides, I can give you something far better than orange.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I'll talk to Ele'yas, sure.
I'll talk to him, then I'll come back.
I hope we can seal our friendship then.
Yeah, I was expecting like hideous monster who I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I just wasn't expecting this. It's not bad. It's just different. There's really nothing I can have. She's totally like hooves for feet and a tail and horns. She's like a Draenei. Let's be honest. She's like a Draenei. Sorry, World of Warcraft reference. Okay, quest update. It says, the succubus literally ate out of my hand. She was the power of my poetry. Such was the power of my poetry. With my aid, the Witcher could speak with the demon. According to the beast, the murderer was the elf Ele'yas, a jealous lover, for you must know that the succubus had many lovers, and all the murder victims among them. Geralt listened to her testimony and went to speak to the elf. Oops. I will do that, but first I want to look at my journal, because I feel like I should have some updates. Okay, here's Succubus. The torched village near Vernon proved to be the home of a real succubus. This beautiful creature, possessing hooves instead of feet, drew handsome young men to it in order to seduce them and feed on their life forces. The seductress was accused of brutally murdering many young men, and the accusation seemed to be solid, for you must know that the unpleasant scent of sulfur is not the sole inconvenience one must endure when encountering succubi, which can be as dangerous as vampires. And then an update for Dandelion. Having taken part in many adventures by Geralt's side, when he asked for my help, I agreed without hesitation. I had already been imperiled when helping him in less rewarding tasks than using poetry to lure in an unparalleled demonic lover. Thus, I had the chance to risk my life in the name of three most beautiful values: friendship, poetry, and love. There was no other decision to make. Okay. Then we have Yorveth's update. Yorveth is crushing hard on Saskia, I think. Let's see. When Yorveth chose to fight for a free Pontar Valley when he swore an oath of allegiance to Saskia, he stood alongside the humans defending Vernon. Few trusted the sudden shift in this uncompromising enemy of the Dawn, an elf responsible for more than one race village. Oh, I've read this. Sorry. The relations between Vernon, Roche, and Yorveth were certainly complicated. The scoia'tael openly hated the Blue Stripes commander and doubtless wanted his death. Yet one could see in him a shadow of respect for the Temerian's abilities and tenacity. The fact that the elf could give even a hated enemy his due was, I think, to his credit. Okay. And then Saskia. Let's see. Word of Saskia's deeds had traveled far beyond Edirne's borders. She was the heroine in the eyes of many. What surprised me most was that she had made an impression on Yorveth, who had high hopes for her. And I thought there might be some monster updates, because we fought new monsters, but I guess not. Oh well, it's fine. I probably have to buy books, right? Okay, let's see. We are going to head back into town and find Ele'yas. Well, I'm going to do that, and when I find him, because I have a feeling I may need to meditate, I will bring you back in. And here we are back outside the cauldron, and here is Ele'yas. So let's save and then speak to this gentleman.
I found the succubus.
Did you kill her?
She claims you're the murderer.
You were supposed to kill the monster, not chat with it.
I know what I'm supposed to do.
I don't think so, not if you believed her.
Yeah, but you lied to me.
You lied to me. You knew a succubus had made its lair in the burned-down village.
I did. I thought you'd refuse to help me if I told you.
You're right. I don't help murderers.
That is pure nonsense. I killed no one.
Yeah, I just don't believe you. It's weird when I believe the monsters more than the non-monsters.
Liar. You fell in love with her and murdered your competitors. Succubi aren't exactly the most faithful partners.
True, I love her, but the rest is hogwash.
If I'd killed the succubus, no more men would have perished and you'd have gotten away with it.
You don't understand. She manipulated me like she's manipulating you.
Yorveth will learn of this. You'll hang for your crimes.
You're mad. I'm innocent.
So it says, obviously Ele'yas protested his innocence, and to be honest, Geralt and I had no evidence to prove either his or the succubus's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. The word of a monster against the word of a bandit, the decision was hard indeed. But, like, I feel like a succubus, if you end up killing the people who you're succubusing, then what's kind of the point of having the victims? It made no sense when I said it out loud. But the point is like, what's the point of killing the people you need to, feed off of? There you go. That's where I was going with it. So I just don't buy it. I feel like this guy is a little obsessed, Sometimes the monsters are the human ones. So let's go look for Yorvith. He's over here. I thought I'd been over here before, but maybe not. There we go. Here he is. Hello, Yorvith.
Greetings, Gwynblade.
So yeah, your Ele'yas friend is a murderer.
Your scoia'tael, Ele'yas, is murdering people from Vergon.
Any proof? Ele'yas is one of my best warriors.
Oh, I have a scrap of metal.
I found a splinter from a blade in one of the bodies. Compare it to Ele'yas's weapons.
I'll see to it. Ele'yas must have learned that I know the truth about his madness. He's fled the city.
Okay. I forgot about that scrap of metal. Oh, good job, Geralt. Okay, scroll. Geralt decided to accuse Ele'yas. I did. I feel like it just didn't make sense. He presented what little evidence we had gathered to Yorvith. The scoia'tael leader wanted to talk to his subordinate, but Ele'yas was far away by then. He had fled. Still uncertain of the elf's guilt, the Witcher went to tell the succubus everything. Oh, I have to run all the way back out to the succubus. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Where is Yorvith going? I kind of want to follow him. All right, we're outside the city. We're right by this succubus's gate. Her, I don't know, trap door or something. So I thought I'd bring you back in just in case we're ambushed by Ele'yas trying to kill us because,
I'll not be put down like some dog. Fight!
I was right. Oh. Chop. Chop. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Just had a feeling. Can I loot him? No, I can't. All right, well, another update. Geralt decided that Ele'yas, guilty or not, would sooner or later kill the succubus. The Witcher's discussion with the elf quickly escalated into a fight. We didn't talk at all. And Geralt slew the scoia'tael. We will never know if Ele'yas was truly the murderer, yet we think this very likely. Either way, the Witcher decided he deserved some reward and went to see the succubus about it. I have this feeling what his reward's going to be, but I shall grin and bear it for you guys. So awkward.
I'm pleased you put an end to that fool's torment. You'll be blissfully rewarded. Disrobe and relax.
Okay, I will fine. Sounds good to me. Sure, so excited.
In the box by the bed, I left you a small gift. Something to remember me by.
Okay.
Goodbye, Witcher.
Well, thankfully that was blissfully shorter than with Triss. Sorry, these are so awkward for me. That's just all that it is. They're just unbelievably awkward. What was the name of that quest? Oh, a Flickering Heart. It's already on it. Let's scroll all the way down and read the update, then we'll see what prize we get. An actual prize, not what just happened. Anyway, I will not describe how the succubus rewarded Geralt. I leave that to your imagination, dear reader. I will note only that the Witcher seemed more satisfied than he usually was upon receiving a bulging pouch of horns. All in all, the adventure with the she-beast ended well for us. Were there no more murders in Bergen? That I do not know, for we were soon forced to leave the proud dwarven town. Alas, I received no more news from there. That's okay. I feel like we picked the right one. So Ele'yas hired the Witcher to kill a succubus, a monster that seduced and killed young men. The succubus, however, claimed the jealous elf was actually the murderer. Yeah. Indeed, there was evidence to prove her claim against Ele'yas. In this situation, the Witcher decided that killing Yorvith's adjutant would prove to be the lesser evil, and so, after a short fight, Ele'yas' life ended. It really did, didn't it? Geralt investigated the murders thoroughly. He concluded that the succubus was innocent and that it was being framed by a jealous lover. The Witcher cleared the seductress of the charges, and she proceeded to thank him for it in her customary beautiful manner. Okay, great. All right, let's, whoa. I am... Okay. Thyssian armor, rook, and orens. Let me have a look at this armor. And here we are back in Bergen, and this is my lovely new armor. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep wearing it because the stats are actually lower than what I was wearing, but we'll see how it goes. I just wanted to have armor with my hood off for a little bit. So like I said, we'll see how it goes. So the next quest I want to work on, I know we're running out of time for today, but I want to at least start it, is where is Triss Merigold? And the quest text says, further reading will tell you that Geralt accomplished a lot in Aedirn. He fought wars, killed monsters, obstructed kings, and caused unhealthy arousal in sorceresses. You have to keep in mind, however, that his priority was finding Triss. Sorceresses, as all other women do, keep in packs. Thus, in his search, Geralt headed for Philippa Eilhart's house. Unhealthily arousal, however, was out of the question in that case. Yeah, she just seemed kind of a bee, right? But her house is right here. At least I think it is. That's kind of where the direction is taking me. So let's find out if it is for sure.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cythia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cythia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cythia.
No. Oh my goodness. There are so many questions. I've got this tattoo.
Know how to remove a tattoo?
There's a cure for everything, except stupidity. I'll need some green mold, white myrtle petals, and wolf's aloe.
I'll be back once I've found the ingredients.
Okay, I'm interested in the wild hunt.
A sorceress like you ought to know bundles about the wild hunt.
A sorceress's knowledge has nothing to do with superstitions.
The hunt's not a superstition.
True, the phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know about it.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as whirlwinds, whirlpools, and snowfalls do not interest me.
I found the notes of a scholar of the hunt.
There's proof that the wild hunt is a vast accumulation of the power. Something that would interest mages, you'd think.
To the mere mortal, anything that is not immediately comprehensible is suspect, the product of a conspiracy. And where there's a conspiracy, well, it's obvious mages must have hatched it.
I'm a mortal, though probably not a mere one. I found the notes of a man who spent his entire life...
Paranormal phenomena interests Cythia, my intern. Take this up with her.
I swear there was a point where I felt like Geralt was rolling his eyes at her. So who's Letho?
Have you heard about a witcher's school? Apparently the Viper's their sign.
No, why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned with a viper.
Pretentious and childish for my taste. He can't be very smart.
Okay, I heard Saskia killed a dragon.
Is what they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he witnessed it.
Well, what are you doing in Aedirn?
How is it that King Radovid's court sorceress and advisor is supporting rebellion in Aedirn?
This has grown into more than a simple rebellion, Witcher. Prince Stennis' arrival here confirmed Saskia's right to represent Aedirn.
Saskia isn't fighting for Aedirn, but for the Pontar Valley. Even Prince Stennis considers you rebels. He hasn't moved against you because war with Cedwyn hangs by a thread. Why are you here, Sorceress of Tretogor?
It is my duty. If Henselt occupies the Pontar Valley, Redania and Temeria will respond strongly. The North will disintegrate, its unity gone. A dark scenario that is nevertheless avoidable, provided Saskia is successful and wins the Valley's independence.
Even if she thwarts Henselt, there'll be no independence without agreement from Redania and Temeria.
Temeria's expansionist plans melted away with Foltest's death. Redania's ruler is unpredictable, but even he'll have to respect a victory. I'm here to make this victory a fact.
Interesting. Well, I've got, I have the Immortelle, magical artifact, I have that, but I want to do the Triss one, so let's select that first.
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Foltest's killer, perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky. This could be a lead.
Triss is hardly the only redhead around. Fall out of the sky? Well, let's start at the bottom.
I never heard of flying women before.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you learn anything.
Okay. Sure. So it turned out that someone in Vergen might have encountered Triss. A dwarf had seen a red-headed woman fall from the sky. The Witcher decided this had not been the passenger of an unruly broom and assumed instead that it had been Triss falling out of a portal. He immediately went to see the dwarf. And we will do that, but we will do that on Saturday because we are definitely at time for today now. She talked quite a bit. Actually, let's explore her place real quick before we wrap up. Money, cloth. Anything interesting over here? Wolfsbane. Do I have all the ingredients now to clear my tattoo? Oh, and Cythia. Oh, I want to talk to her. But again, we'll do that on Saturday. So I will pick you back up right here on Saturday and we will go from here. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Saturday with another new Witcher 2 video.